What's going on YouTube? This is Mike here, and I wanted to do a special video for you guys today. Since we're in somewhat of a lull when it comes to the Detroit Lions, I wanted to give you content that can keep you interested when it comes to our team until we get some more information, more news when it comes to training camp here in about a month. So I want to do a video about individual players who I feel is going to have a breakout season, one for the defense and one for the offense. Now, I did not want to simply just go with big name recognition like a Matthew Stafford or Kerryon Johnson. I wanted to dig a little deeper in who I feel is going to take it to the next level and really stand out for us in our team in 2019. And when it comes to defense, the first individual I wanted to talk about is one of my favorite players on the team, and that's Quandre Diggs. I feel Quandre Diggs is going to take the next step and become a top safety in the NFL. Now, we got Quandre Diggs back in 2015 in the NFL draft, 200th pick overall. Now, he joined Alex Carter as the second line's rookie cornerback to be drafted in 2015. He solidifies the team's nickel corner position in 16 prior to his season-ending injury following a successful NFL season, which he finished with 35 tackles and 28 solo tackles, 6 pass defenses, 1 fumble recovery and forced fumble, and 3 special teams tackles. In 16, he recorded 6 tackles in Week 1 against the Colts himself. Now, he began his rookie season as a nickel corner, and he developed into a player that can do it all. He can play cornerback as well as safety, and now he is in position to play the safety position full-time with Quinn gone. And I feel with his power and his strength that he brings to the position of safety is going to really change our secondary in a positive manner. His ability to hit players and just knock receivers down with fierce hits and fierce bumps just takes him to the next level. Not only is he ability to flexible and do multiple positions, but his recognition and where the play is going to take place, that's above the average NFL player, and in my opinion is in that special category of blue chip players when it comes to instincts, when it comes to ball recognition, when it comes to hit on the point of contact at the precise time it hits the wide receiver in the hand. He just has that knack. And when it comes to delivering the punch, he delivers the punch like no other. And it makes wide receivers remember the hit and remember the individual in the secondary. Thus, when he gets into an individual's head with his hit he does, it really changes the game into advantage Detroit, advantage secondary, because a wide receiver do not want to get hit by that man because he hits with power and decisive, something that is very painful for a receiver to feel, and that really changes the dynamic when it comes to our secondary. And I feel with him now being a full-time starter and been on the team for 5 years, he's going to take that next step and make the Pro Bowl, in my opinion. I feel he is going to really lead that secondary in a positive manner and become a focal point for our defense. Right now, you can hear it from me, and we can replay this back a year from now, and I totally believe Quandre Diggs is going to be a top safety in the NFL and become a giant impact for the reason that we take the Detroit Lions to that next step. Now, the next individual player I'd like to talk about will be on offense. Now, I can easily go with Matthew Stafford or Kerryon Johnson or the well-polished players that received in free agency and go the easy route. But I wanted to do something a little bit different, and a breakout player I feel is going to have a well-balanced season this year is offensive line number 65, Terrell Crosby. I feel Terrell Crosby is going to become a difference maker for this team. And we got Terrell Crosby last year, 5th round, 153rd overall in the 2018 NFL Draft. And when we drafted him, I was very excited because he was known for playing well at tackle. Now, Terrell Crosby is someone I knew when in college. I am a fan of the Oregon Ducks, as I am from Oregon, and that's the team that he played for. And he was a really polished lineman for that team and really made it much easier for the quarterback to perform the task that was needed. Now, what's good about Terrell Crosby is he is known as a right tackle, or at least when he comes to Detroit, he'll be known as a right tackle. However, I feel he has the ability to play right guard right now. And when TJ Lang went out last year, he filled in for some of those snaps, and he did a superb job for the Detroit Lions and the offensive line while he was in place. He has the ability to, right now, take that spot over and help our offensive line maintain stability and become more dominant than it was last year and help a running game out as well as Matthew Stafford take that next step. And what's good about Terrell Crosby is he can use this time for Detroit Lions this year to really be involved in the game planning, in the game tape this year by playing guard. However, I don't feel that's going to be the position he ultimately keeps throughout his career in Detroit. I feel he's going to break out this year at guard position, but ultimately move to right tackle and replace Rick Wagner, in which we won't have to pay Rick Wagner a big giant amount of money when it comes to salary cap and contract, thus killing two stones with one bird. He has the ability to save the Lions a lot of money as well as solidify the right tackle spot and guard this season. And to me, that is what's so important about a polished player like himself getting in the 5th round, because we saved our team money by drafting this individual in the 5th round, as well as understanding his potential in the future of the Detroit Lions, not just this year, but the following years. And I really believe he's going to make an impact this year and ultimately make a great impact for the offense and the Detroit Lions for years to come. Now, folks, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video, and I really would like to know who your breakout players is going to be for the Detroit Lions offense and defense. Please comment, please subscribe if you haven't done so, as well as hit that bell icon so you can get any notification that I have when my videos pop up. Thanks, folks.